Welcome to Q&A practice. We'll get started with some two voice, and we'll start with the defense questioning. Ready? We are here today to talk about an accident where you filed a claim against the Rapid Transit District. Do you understand that? Yes. When was that accident? July the 22nd. And were you a passenger on a bus or a passenger in a car at the time of the accident? I was a passenger in a car. Do you know who the owner of that car was? Charlotte Barber. What kind of automobile was it? A Toyota Camry. Where were you sitting in the car at the time of the accident? In the back seat on the passenger side. Who else was in the car? Another passenger. Do you know her or his name? Her name was Robin Thorpe. And was Miss Barber in the car at the time? Yes. Was she driving the Toyota? Yes. Was this Toyota Camry equipped with seat belts for the back seat passengers? I'm not sure. Were you wearing one at the time of the accident? No, I wasn't. Do you know whether this was on a weekday or a weekend? It was on a weekday. Do you know which day of the week it was? No, I don't. What time of day approximately did the incident occur? Around 3:50 p.m. What street did it occur on? Viking. Do you know whether Viking is a north-south or an east-west street? North and south. And which direction were you going at that time? South. Were you approaching an intersection at the time this accident occurred? Approaching a cross street? Yes. What was that street? King Boulevard. Do you know how many lanes there are for southbound Viking at approximately King Boulevard? 2. What was the weather like that day? It was sunny and bright. It hadn't rained that day? No. Where had been the last place that you had stopped the car other than for a stop sign? The Social Service Building. Where is that located? On Viking. About how far away is that from the accident? About 2 or 3 blocks. And when this incident occurred, which lane of travel were you in? The right lane. Closest lane to the right-hand curb? Yes. Was there room for cars to travel in that right-hand lane, and also for cars to be parked at the curb at that area? I don't remember. Were you stopped or moving when this incident occurred? Stopped. And did you ever see the vehicle that you had the accident with before the accident occurred? No. Can you describe the vehicle that struck the car you were in? It was a Cadillac. some Q&A practice with this transcript we started. We'll start with the plaintiff. Ready? After Cal State Los Angeles, what did you do then? I worked for a company called Jason's Plumbing, and I was a sales associate for fixtures. Plumbing fixtures. Okay, how long did you work for? Was that Jason's Plumbing? Yes. Okay, how long did you work there? I worked there for 5 years. That would be approximately 2006 to about 2011. Okay, and was it always as a sales associate? Yes. Okay, and in that approximate 5-year time slot, did any of your work at Jason's Plumbing involve traffic investigation, anything that relates to police science, anything like that? No. And what did you do after you worked at Jason's Plumbing? I then was accepted into the California Highway Patrol Academy, that being in 2011. Yes. What month was that when you were accepted? I entered the academy in August 2011. And which academy did you attend? There's just one academy. It's in Sacramento, California. And how long was the academy? It was 27 weeks. And I trust you graduated? Yes. Okay, congratulations again. And of the time that you spent at the academy, was there a time that was spent with regard to traffic accident investigation? Yes. And approximately how long, how many minutes, hours, days, if you could, would you estimate that you spent while at the academy, CHP Academy, as it relates to the investigation of traffic accidents? I believe the courses total to 96 hours. And of the 96 hours, if you could explain to me how would that break down? I'm not sure the exact breakdown of it, okay, as it was taught to me, but it would begin with just teaching you the fundamentals of how the California Highway Patrol investigates traffic collisions, okay, and it will bring you through a property damage only collision and ending with a fatality collision, okay. So they increase the workload until at the end of that class you know how to document all types of collisions. Okay, how many hours would you estimate that you spent at the academy with regard to the investigation of fatal accidents? I can't recall. Give me your best estimate if you could. I would say approximately 40 hours. Now, with regard to the investigation of fatal accidents, you understand that you were taught there at the academy to gather. When you're assigned to investigate a fatal accident, you're to gather as much evidence as you can, right? Correct. And what you want to do is to prepare, at the end of the day, prepare a traffic investigation report. Correct? Yes. And you use the 555 form? Yes. You were trained on how to properly complete that? Yes. All right, that will complete our Q&A practice. Thank you.